Hello, what is going on? I think I might keep the music going a little bit in the background. I wanted to talk a little bit about pricing your home and the importance of pricing your home. I actually recently lost a listing because I was honest about what I thought the home would sell for, and I'm just in general not a big fan of the idea that, hey, let's list high. We know it's not going to sell for that, but we can always back off the price. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that and just the importance of having someone who having an agent who is knowledgeable and who knows the market, and um, somebody that's going to get you in a situation where you make, your goal, your end goal, and their end goal should also be for you to make, get top dollar for your house, putting the most money in your pocket that we can. So I have seen, I'm going on 10 years in real estate. So I have seen situations where the consensus is, let's list it for higher. We know we're not going to get that, but we can always lower the price. I can always lower it, but I can't ever raise it, which is not accurate. But um, the idea that you can always lower it, but you can't raise it, and let's just list it for high, knowing that nobody offers list price. Those are just not true now. They're in the times that we're in, and even though we have seen an increase in inventory, and we have seen um price, some days on the market go up, which I have my own theories, at least some contributing factors to that. But in general, we'll say that homes are spending more time on the market, and there are we have seen price reductions. Now, part of the contributing factor in that is the fact that, my question is, had you gotten the price right in the beginning, would it have sat on the market for so long? If you had priced it right before, would it have sold quickly? Because the fact is, if you've got a great product in a great area, then it should sell. So my philosophy does not involve doing that, and it's hard for the consumer. um it's hard for folks just in general to see that it's not a good practice to list for high and lower the price. Because if I've got a buyer who is looking in your neighborhood, and I see that the house has been on the market for, let's say it's been on the market for 25 days, and there's been a price reduction, I now know that that is not your bottom number. I could come in under that number and probably get that offer accepted. And I'm probably going to come in pretty far thinking like, well, if you'll negotiate down, let's see if you'll negotiate up, or will you take the offer that I give you, throw out a lowball offer. So the importance of getting the price right in the beginning it's as important now as it ever has been. So, all right, Brad, well, you don't agree with the idea that you should list for high and lower the price. What is your philosophy? So my philosophy is, let's sit down together. Let's look to see, because the appraisal is going to be our cap. That's, if someone is borrowing money, which 90 some odd percent of people are borrowing money from a lender of some sort. So that lender is going to use an appraisal to determine the value of the home. So, if you come in and you've got a, $400,000 house, and somebody offers you $1 million for it, if they're not paying cash, they don't, that's probably not going to go through. So all right, so how do you, if the appraisal is the ceiling, because the lender is not going to loan more than what an appraiser says the house is worth. Um, how do you get past that? How do you work past it? Well, the whole idea is that let's determine a price range. And if we can be like I would even say higher than halfway between low and high. Maybe we come in about three-fourths, a 75% of that range, and fall somewhere right in there. Um, you create an opportunity there, so you take pricing, and pricing is part of your marketing. If you price the house right, that's what's going to feed the rest of your marketing. So if you price the house right, uh, people are going to see, and you've got a good product, a good area. People are going to see an opportunity there to say, "Hey, this is a really nice looking. That's a really nice looking house. Let's go take a look." And when they go see the house, they're going to notice that. Sorry, I left my. I want to keep my logo up there. Um, when they see the house, hey, it's priced great. What are we? Let's go take a look at it. They go there and they're showing. They go to schedule the showing. They realize there's showings lined up all day because the house is priced. It's not. You know, way overpriced compared to other stuff in the neighborhood. So you create this sense of urgency. You create this buzz with your property because you've got a great product in a great area at a great price, and people show up and they see, oh, there's an appointment wrapping up when I show up for my appointment. And then there's somebody waiting for the next appointment when we're getting done. So you create this sense of urgency, and oh, this one's going to go quick, and that's your best shot at doing that. Now, Brad, can you guarantee that happens? No, it doesn't happen all the time, but that's your best chance of getting to that point is a great product in a great area at a great price, marketing that's going to get it in front of as many people as possible, and then that buzz, that sense of urgency, like if we like it, we got to move quickly because there's a lot of people. Obviously, this is a popular property. There's a lot of people looking. What do we need to do to position ourselves where we get this house? And so in some cases, and I've had it happen on listings that I have, in some cases, people may choose to, like uh, due diligence, as is with due diligence, where, hey, we still want to get the house inspected, but we're not going to ask for anything to be fixed. Or they might say, hey, let's go, you know, 5, 10, 15,000 over and gap protection. So it's basically, if it doesn't appraise, we're going to offer X amount. And if it doesn't appraise for that, we're going to come out of pocket. Now you're talking about how do you bust the ceiling of the appraisal? You get someone to do gap protection. Is that happening everywhere now? No, there are certain areas where we still see that though. You're hearing about the market shifting and all this stuff happening. I'll tell you that there is still not enough inventory out there for most folks. I've got 5 or 6 buyers right now looking for houses and they can't find a suitable property for them. There's still a lot that needs to happen in the housing market. So we do need listings just like yours. So that's my advice. Just be careful about, if the house if it's been on the market, because people are used to, we're also kind of shifting out of the whole idea that, well, hey, we didn't get 20 offers on the first day. Or we didn't have, 10 showings on the first day, or, that kind of stuff's changing a little bit too, because quite frankly, the economy, the interest rates, and the costs of goods, the cost of groceries, that kind of stuff has affected people, and they kind of pump the brakes a little bit. So we're not seeing as much of that either, but it can still happen, and it does, and it's most likely to happen if you have a great product in a great area that is priced properly and marketed properly. So I just wanted to share that with you today. There's a lot of, like I said, I lost a listing because I gave them that same suggestion, like, hey, let's try to bust that appraisal cap, because I don't see in the area that this house is located, I just don't see that it was priced where it needed to be. So playing catch up, you'll never quite catch up. You'll always be in a situation where, okay, we've lowered the price. Then somebody's coming in under that price, or God forbid you have to lower it another time to, to get closer to where people will start. The market, I use this a lot with my folks. The market will tell you what it thinks of your house, what it thinks of the house, what it thinks of the location, what it thinks of the price. The market will tell you. It's sending very clear signals. So pay attention to that. Make sure your agent pays attention to that. Now, um, if you have questions about any of this, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to put my uh, phone number at the end of and I think it's actually on my the slide at the beginning. I'll have that slide at the end as well. Feel free to give me a call, reach out to me, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. I'm pretty much everywhere. I think maybe not so much Twitter, but yeah, hit me up and let me know. I'd love to talk to. Well, one, I'd love to catch up with you if I haven't talked to you in a while. And if I can help you with anything, if you've got questions about things, hit me up and let me know. I'm happy to help and look forward to the opportunity to help. So, yeah, y'all have a fantastic week. Take care. And like I said, if you've got any other questions, give me a call. I'm here for you. Talk to you soon. Take care.